Looking for the score.
Oh, that's too easy.
Oregon. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David,
let's go, baby.
Right
Shouldn't have one loss. I had to force ill. You may be so eager to play this motherfucker.
And then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play.
Man,
just like he did
bro.
Right there for 6 points.
He'll bring it out. It's Bennett. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out
Yeah, I
of the
see.
end zone and he's
Cool.
knocked down at the 10.
It's cool.
They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. They'll start this drive with an indirect.
Shit.
And the defense was ready.
Crash out,
the
then.
receiver tried the tricky
Crash
run.
out then, fellas.
Nice job by this defense staying home, not getting fooled. When the ball goes away from me, I don't just chase blindly across the field. They see
Back
the
up off
reverse,
them.
and I love the speed, the
Oh, yeah.
close,
Oh.
They get a tackle for a loss on that gadget type play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
Get there.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
I love it.
On their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon.
He play punt rules because I nigga got punt that motherfucker on territory. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Go get that motherfucker. When you in your territory, like first half you got to punt it type shit. They all in rules.
Good field position to start this drive.
Yeah, it's I got a love hate for that motherfucker. It's cool. Make it real. Kinda.
They'll run the option.
Oh, I tried.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job staying home by the defense there. Offense trying to go option. The QB keeps it, but you see the great assignment football. Everybody's staying where they're supposed to be, and they're able to rally to the quarterback and tackle for a loss.
Throws to the tight end.
And
That's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Moore to the air. Going up top. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what
I don't want
that's all
that. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it, though. We don't want it. We snagging. We snagging.
Put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. From the shotgun, the inside give. Knocked down at
tried
the
to meet me.
29 after a pickup of 4.
You tried to meet me.
Those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out.
Throws toward the end zone.
Okay.
Into the house.
Let's get it.
Touchdown Ducks. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
Get down there.
Bringing it out.
Oh, shit.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. The inside handoff.
Oh, shit.
And he never
Come on,
had a
man.
chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
The offense changing the play.
He threw it nasty.
Quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game
like that.
throwing, and he just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all, but no surprise. When you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
And the Gamecocks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on third down. Now dealing with fourth down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Moore will throw. Here's a heat.
You probably
And he goes
way to pick
down
up.
at the 34.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Jumped on top of the pile.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw. The receiver does a nice job finding a soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Now the pitch.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional
Let's
handoffs.
get it.
It won't just be the quarterback. But he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read. And it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
What? He's out of there.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Leaves it with the back. He didn't quite make it to the sticks, and it'll bring up a fourth.
What's the rule here? I can go for it, can I? From past the 40 to 50. Can I? I think so, bro.
This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Now the play fake. Keeps looking downfield. Running to Green. And he'll slide after picking up the first down.
He'll take it.
The Ducks are on the move. Moore to the air. Pocket breaking down. Just too much of a rush and down.
That's me another ball. Way too much. I don't know what. He ran. That route was so damn long and goofy.
What this defense needs. They found themselves.
Yeah, bro. Like, what?
Gotta get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time.
He should just stayed. Yeah.
Get to him. Get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Going for the big play. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Oregon. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Yes, Sirski.
These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
Gotta do something, dirty.
Outstanding execution on that pass play.
Gotta do something.
By the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the Jets, and is gone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. They They think they can create space here with a run to the right. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's a sack test.
Hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be. Nowhere to run.
Pulls it in. It's Bennett. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through some traction.
He stopped dead, and
I would to kill him.
No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Might be changing the route. Back to pass. It's Sellers.
Pick that.
Oh, pick man, lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this
Really
quarterback
sick,
early. They
man.
already have an interception. They almost came away with another
Only
one
one.
there. They're doing a great
Yeah,
job
you got
reading
this.
his eyes and breaking on the ball.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Now improvising. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Let's see what he can do with it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Escapes trouble. He throws one to the left. He makes a catch. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to
be
with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than
what we saw
right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. They're going to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the right. He's got it. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down. It's great to spread the ball around and fool him, but if you've got a dude,
boys.
No doubt, Reese. That guy is a problem. I mean, you got a receiver that's so talented out wide, hard to cover. Go to him once, go to him. Shoot, let's go to him a 3rd time.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
We
going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers.
these niggas turn.
First half
I want to win it all with these guys.
And the extra
With these boys, I need to.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Nebraska is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Tom Osborne, this has not been a blowout today in Lincoln. They're up by 6 over Michigan. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Motion from the wideout. On the move. Got the first down himself.
That nigga
Running
fast.
on the Jets. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. They
That
bring
nigga
him down,
fast.
but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
There's a big run on offense, and guys, I don't think a defender even touched him anywhere near the line of scrimmage.
What?
That's how big that hole was.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
Oh, yeah, I know when see it coming.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers.
I get there.
Touchdown, Gamecocks! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Oh, yeah, we get live on defense. That's my bread and butter right there.
I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this play. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Going right to work up top. And the quarterback is knocked down.
That nigga.
13.
Bro.
They've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush.
Oh, good.
3 sacks
Use
on the
it,
game
boy.
so far.
Who's gonna get busy?
Uses his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, and try to sneak in a big play.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water.
Fucking hit, boy.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Under fire.
We don't want to pick up a mystery of throw.
He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving.
Oh, a lot of space. Oh, he's got some space. And they get him out of
This
bounds
motherfucker
after
hurt,
an
man.
explosive run, just chewing
Sellers.
up yardage along the way.
You cannot let that happen to you defensively. That is the definition of getting gashed. They didn't have one guy in their front 7 even get a finger on that guy.
Using his legs to buy some time.
Pick it. Pick it,
And he
boy.
was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
Man, come on with that shit, man.
Free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
How nice is it in this offense to have a tight end like that guy that can come up with plays for you all over the field? We just saw the big 3rd down catch. He set him up here.
Damn. Smack that
Through the
motherfucker.
air for the score.
And I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. You got to build on this momentum in the 2nd half.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. on the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Moore will throw. Looking to the big tight end.
Oh, they're gonna get outside.
Taking it the other way. He's at the 20.
Good shit.
And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand now. You have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
Got his man. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the running back. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Trying to rumble in. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That is exactly what.
Man, we right back in this motherfucker, man.
Talk about answering at the right time, right before the half. Close
It killed me.
Create some momentum. Go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire.
Get your ass quiet, then. We can see how long this shit lasts.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Moore to the air. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Oh, they're after him. Blasted as he lets it go. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's looking deep. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll open the second half with a run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Going deep. And they say this is a game of inches. Just a few more inches in the field of play, and it would have been a big game. Instead, it's incomplete. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. Moore will throw. Under fire. He'll pull it down, and it's a fumble. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Hold on, second half, what we do? How I go, bro?
Out here, critically important to make sure they have the right play call and
shit at? There you go. But, yeah.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it.
Reed.
And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels.
He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
We've seen this offense click and hum. It's not clicking, and something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it was an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing.
Looking for the end zone.
I didn't do that. I didn't even know route. Was that a route? It's just what?
Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do when they start like that one.
Yeah, like what route was that? A post curl?
You're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Benson. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Pretty good.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Holds and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Steps away. Got out of trouble and throws.
He threw that motherfucker terrible, man.
A turnover in their own territory.
He just freaking
Come
down
out
too
in your
far.
own end zone. In the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space. So if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring.
Touchdown, Gamecock. And that one will give them the
These dudes
lead.
don't fight to get in front. Shit.
Well, you can't get momentum in a game any better than they just did. Defensively, you get the turnover. Right away, your offense jogs on the field. You take a shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of explosive playmakers on this offense, and you saw it right there.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Benson. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Running back searching for a hole.
Bro, how he just boost out there like that?
Just
Like,
ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking down the middle. It's gone. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Oh, hell,
Ooh,
man,
that's
I
a
did
nice
too.
throw. Great accuracy there. And you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make...
He's loose. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Man, it's nice to be a play caller when you just say, hey, QB, drop back, and everything works. I mean, they just had a lot of success on the day and continuing to have a lot of confidence calling plays and being aggressive.
More to the air. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, and this defense hasn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Finding an escape route. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back to this football.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind. It forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
Using his feet to buy time. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll take it himself. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Hey, how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way. And you know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar on him. He's always aware of where he is, and I like the idea. I'm going to keep throwing this guy the football and see if he can get another touchdown.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Offense in a bunch formation. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Moore will throw. That's reeled in. It's Stewart. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the right. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Ducks headed quickly to the line. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Makes a grab past the marker. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. You just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play. They just couldn't get it done.
They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. Moore to the air. Throws for the tight end. He's got him wide open. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Extra point here will tie the game. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
0-0, fellas.
They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. On the move. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it inside the 30. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it first and 10, threatening just out. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to throw, it's Sellers. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Time to take a shot. Makes the catch down the right side. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
What a throw on first down, the first play of the drive. And I
42,
think sometimes
35.
quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles. And a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that side.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Moore will throw. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. They'll try to run for it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. He wants to go deep. Dropped it. That deep ball
my dime.
on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. With the catch, it's Whittington. And he's wrestled to the ground.
This is
Come on, get here, man.
This guy. He does such a great job of buying time. He has such great speed. Just stresses the defense. What do you want to do? You want to blitz me? Sure. I'm going to scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass. He's just posing so many problems and so many headaches.
Wait.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
Oh, man.
And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And that's just a force by the quarterback. They're throwing it into cover 3. It's a zone coverage. And if you're going to try to throw it deep down the middle, you need another route to occupy the safety and take him away. There was nothing there that time. That's just way too easy of an interception for him.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way.
Turning it on. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Back to throw, it's Sellers. Now adjusting. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
what?
And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. And the Gamecocks trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Calls his own number. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game
I
here.
should smoke this game, Ray. I was up 28-0, bro.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top.
Pick it, bro. Pick that motherfucker.
Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and make...
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He splits the upright, and now the lead is even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Looking to scramble. A deep throw as the clock winds down. He's got it for a big play. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper, understanding they're down. They're going to have to attack down the field. I'm going to stick to my passing sets, my nickels, my dimes.
And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy.
Damn, bro.
I played for back in college.
Do the audible, bro.
2 interceptions.
The fourth quarter now, like we can't do the audible.
More to the air. Starting to feel a little pressure.
With
not much doing downfield,
that nigga 30 times do some shit. He won't be at.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep it going, and they couldn't make the connection.
After being stopped there on fourth down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation and put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
And the defense doing a great
Learning
job
lesson.
committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Sends it back in motion. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback will keep it. Oh, it's on the ground. High ball. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Man, that's a bad fumble. I mean, you're going to give the ball to your playmaker. You understand the situation. All I'm trying to do is run clock, hold on to that thing. To fumble in that situation and just breathe hope. You gave him life, and that's what you don't want to do. You just want to run that clock.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game. But the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you're working the
Bro,
perimeter.
why you throwing
That
the
is
ball
exactly
like
what you want to do.
So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. Gonna let it fly. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ducks!
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score.
We fucked this
With a
game
little
off,
bit of time
man.
on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
And this is why you put your hands on the
GG's.
field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most
No,
of the
we
time
always
when you
talking
do
to
this,
each other.
the ball game is over.
Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this
Yeah,
was an upset,
man,
but to my
GG's,
eyes, we saw
bro.
2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them
Yes,
came out on top.
we.
Yeah, 2 really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really
Yes,
good.
man.
And I tell you what, getting
Oh, jank start happening. Damn. Fucking 2 and 2. Ray, you ready? Let me eat something real quick, man. I'm hungry. Man. Like 18 people. That is funny. Yeah, he was tripping. Like, now you LSU. Indiana.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Will kick it away to start us off. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Eagles looking for some running room.
All right, bro. I'm going to play again. You beat me, cuz. Watching me a little show or something. Only way. That's the only way I'm playing again if you beat me. shit. What you is? Okay. Okay, we got some. Okay. Okay. There we go. We win. Carolina going to. Yeah.
Much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
What?
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout. Auburn.
What you doing, man?
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll test the right side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the catch, it's Coleman. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on fourth.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. Fires to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
And there are showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And the Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
All right, I know it's early, but it's just one drive, right? You got to put this behind you. It isn't how you wanted to open up. It isn't how you wanted to start. This offense has got to go to the sidelines, get with the coach, settle down, and figure out the game plan for the rest of the game.
No, I bet nothing will be wrong with it. I said, I bet nothing will be wrong.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza.
Oh, shit.
He's going for it all. Soft spot in the middle. They finally get to him. A what a play there to pick up the first down.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you hit it, adding insult to injury to the opponent. That is a great play call.
From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Indiana! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Yeah, how about the design of the play? Doing a great job. Get it to your man, your running back, now turn receiver in space, and let him do damage. Let him catch the football. He can do the rest. Be that special player in space that you know he is, and get into the end zone.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Complete to start this drive. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Frazier. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Makes the catch. It's Cobb. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Tight end now in motion. Give to the running back. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He unleashes a long one. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that well. Good coverage.
He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They had this drive going, but they face a 2nd and 15. Back to pass. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Mendoza. Throws to the tight end. Working on the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to beat the DT.
Whoa!
And they won't be able to connect downfield. Looking for a big-time play.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls in.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Finds his tight end. It's a running room. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Keep it on the ground. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on third down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. QB got it himself. Got all he needed for the first down, and then he gets down on the slide.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And the Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going for it all.
Oh, Ray.
And the end zone is picked off. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Well, the free safety's just sitting back there deep in cover three. He's got zone. He's got middle field responsibility. Just watching the quarterback's eyes. He reads the throw, breaks on it. That's just too easy for him.
Finds a man by himself. There he goes. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep.
Oh, no.
And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Yeah, and listen, that dude is a dude. I get it. I mean, he's an absolute stud, and I want to find ways to get him the football, but maybe not force feed him in that situation when he's got two guys on him.
A shot toward the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, and making a big play.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air, it's Mendoza. Rushes on him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive. It starts at the 16-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. On the run deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. run the option. He'll pitch it. It's loose. And the fumble goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. Actually picked up yardage on the play. Third down is where the money is made, but they're lucky to be here after that ball was loose. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the first.
QB draw. Jukes his way from home. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And then coming into this.
Into the secondary on the right.
Okay.
Touchdown, Hoosiers! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. RPO complete to open the drive. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. The corners are walked up tight. Grabbed behind the line. It's Singleton. Wide open spaces. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Little touch pass to the receiver. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. Auburn to the line in a hurry. On fourth down, going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn!
But then, why they make you trade on
touchdown,
bro? Like, that's the worst thing
the
they ever
moment
do.
he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, they had
take
touchdown
control of
early
my-
because nobody was covering.
Something
Maybe
wrong
a
with
good
him.
idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Morris. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
I noticed that
First
boy
down of
rapping
this
on
drive
it.
will come from their own 17. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Buys a little extra time. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he throws left. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Indiana! He shed tackles right and left.
What's going on?
You become a really good football coach when you got guys like that you can hand it to. Look at him, break tackles and shows you the speed to run away from the defense. Jesse, he is an absolute nightmare.
That's a great point, David. You don't have to scheme this guy up perfectly, which means you don't have to have everybody accounted for blocking, because he'll make them miss, or he'll break tackles, and then you're right. Once you get into the open field, it's not just physical running, but how about the ability to hit the jets and take it the distance?
Yeah, who you think?
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Snags it quickly on the left.
Oh, Phil.
Fresh air.
What angle, bro?
There he goes. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Terrible.
Setting up for the extra point and the top.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
All tied up, just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Morris. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Unloads it downfield. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. To the air, it's Mendoza. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Touchdown! Hoosiers! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Boss that nigga. I said it.
Yes, he is just pounding the strikes.
Just gets in the zone, right? And you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive.
Keep going.
Looking for blockers. Slips through the line. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Motion from the wideout. It's Singleton. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see
Hey,
if it stands.
it's over there.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. He wants to throw it.
Wait.
Over the middle, it's Simmons. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll send the tight end in motion. Quick completion to the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Touch pass on the run. Slithers into space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the back. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Oh, he's getting ahead. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Auburn. The extra point here would tie the game.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
He'll bring it out. It's Morris. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Fires to the big fella. Moving past the 25. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
You said what, Ray?
Whistle blows, clock stopped, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
I think you said something about the 5th one, though.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. There's the pressure. Turning on the Jets. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
Really nice timing. Nice job by the quarterback. He drops back to pass, but how about saving your best for when it matters most late in the ball game? Biggest run of the day in a big moment.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The short hands, it's Hemby. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but his hold really strong, put up some good numbers.
Keeps it. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Fires left. And they're not on the same page there.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on third down. Leaves it with the back. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Good, right down the middle. You understand the celebration after taking the lead, guys. But this thing is not over yet.
That's a big-time kick. Had to have it. Nice job taking the lead. Nice execution. Now, defensively, you know exactly what you're getting in for. One more stop, and this one's over.
He steps out of bounds at the 16, but now they have some room to operate. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Snap in the shotgun. Here's a throw downfield late. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Throwing right. Makes a connection. He's past the marker. Out of bounds. 13 ticks left on the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Fires to the middle. Hauls it in. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Gotta find a completion on this one. He's going up top here late in the game. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And that pick will seal the game as the clock strikes 0. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offense.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football, in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmaking.
Good take some tough L's. I ain't played with him yet. I was gonna pick him last one. Yeah. First.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Hello and welcome, everyone, to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the Utah Utes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Good. Green.
Bears will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be...
See, now you see what I see. Not the damn. Johnson and Evans. No, I'm waiting on you. You ready?
Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wants to throw. It's Dampier. Right on the money.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
And the Utes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Creates a little room. Oh, out of space. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Rides to back and leaves it. Jukes his way for more. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds.
A lot of times when you think about speed back, speed, you think on the edge. You don't think in between the tackles. You don't think about breaking tackles. They try to break your ankles. The problem is when you're trying to run there as fast as you possibly can, a lot of times you don't get to put a good hit on him, and in turn you see he breaks tackles and makes big plays.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And this defense, they were ready for that 3rd down. That you could tell they smelt the option coming, did a great job, aggressive, downhill, went and got it, got the tackle for a loss, forcing the 4th down.
And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they're aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then getting a good clean stick on him. That's 2 things he has to think about on one play.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To throw, it's Robertson. Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Washington. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Bears are flying down the field. Off-play action on 1st down. Extending the play. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Wants to throw again. Thanks for giving the goal line. Touchdown, Baylor! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
With the tackle, when they're going to get a hand in there.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Inside the 40. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Plenty of time in the pocket, and he'll sling it out to the left.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. And if that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Tries to do it himself on the draw. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the 2nd quarter.
I wonder what Scatterbull can do with the Giants.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Bringing the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pull down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And this defense has had an elite first half. Kept them off the scoreboard. They put a drive together right before the half. Talk about some momentum. Hold them to a field goal here on this third down. Don't let them get a touchdown. They've played so well this first half.
And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. The Utes moving quickly to the line. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Utah! Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And he added the extra point. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Coming out with it, it's Prentice. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? To the air, it's Robertson. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh,
A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the middle. It's complete. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Bears have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's got an open man. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Complete with conviction on the crosser. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give the man and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Robertson. Flushed out of the pocket. Deep shot for the end
You
zone.
gotta pick that, bro. You paid him so well.
Broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Using the quick game. Touchdown Bears! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. And here he comes out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Gonna take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight.
And the Bender offense will take over 1st and 10.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Setting up the screen. At the 35, he's loose. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit him with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling big plays, the quarterback and his unit is executing, and this defense right now, they have no answers.
Looking to throw on 1st down. The safe call, and the wide receiver screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for a man. It's Robertson. He's got his man across the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Bears in the hurry up. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And he missed it. No good. Could have stretched the lead out there, but guys, it's still sitting at 9. And that'll do it here in the second quarter. Halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. And the Utes will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Prentice. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Now facing a third and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Scanning the field, it's Robertson. Pocket breaking down.
Oh, shit.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Couldn't find much room on the return, but what a costly miscue, and they've got it at the 26-yard line. And the offense came out aggressively here in the second half, but they can't put the drive together and spit it up on the turnover.
I'll tell you, this defense has a lot of athletes, and they've got a lot of guys with ball skills. If you put the football anywhere...
Headed to the end zone.
He
rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again and go score a TD.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Utes! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese. You've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Prentice. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Off the play fake on first down. Got a man. It's Prentice. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll give it to the back. Just ran him over. Finds his way for 3 after the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Got a man, it's Cameron. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Direct snap. It's Washington. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
Yeah, a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
And that one's incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this
It's
offense.
fucking my fault, bro. Like,
Really good job there.
right
Don't
there.
force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think a really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
On the ground, it's Washington. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this. The Bears come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Back to throw, it's Robertson. Quickly complete. He's loose. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Bears, once back up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Wants to throw on first down. Touchdown, Baylor! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sack on the 2-point try. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, I did not have this on my bingo card, guys, but being one of the most talented quarterbacks in college football, to be under 50% completions in this game, Nobody saw that coming. He has not been able to find his rhythm, and he looks frustrated.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Quarterback making adjustments. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown Bears! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
In this kind of game where it's only one possession, one play could make the difference. And that time the quarterback got a little too greedy. The defender jumps in front, picks it off, adds the lead for his team. He's still got a lot of football to go here, but that was a massive play for the defense.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22.
Should work a little bit.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Got enough for the first. Turns it on in midfield. Lots of room to run. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Dampier. Flushed out of the pocket. The quarterback doesn't throw it away. Instead, the defense forces a loss.
And that is just what this defense needed. Nice job getting upfield, getting after the quarterback, putting that last play behind him. Big gain, so what? Great job being dialed in on first down, to the pass, and getting the sack.
And he's forced out of bounds and missed his opportunity to get rid of the football. A huge loss forced on the play. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Off the play fake. Floating away. Looking down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some first downs and march down the field.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback strolling away from heat.
Too early.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, it's a fumble. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
I didn't even know it was that far back.
Does
That was the
not pan
30.
out. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Unloads to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Robertson. Sends it downfield. Pulls it in down the sideline. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. Touchdown, Baylor! And the pummeling has started.
There's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll line up to go for 2. From the gun. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. Here he comes. This is a gamble. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give us up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Look out, he's got room. And he's dragged down.
And this defense, how about it, man? Putting some pressure on the quarterback, getting the big sack, but now letting him take off and get so many yards back and climb back in this 3rd down situation. Good response by this offense from a disastrous first down.
He's taking the deep shot.
No way, bro.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Back to pass. It's Dampier. Dances away to buy time. Going to try to get it himself. Quick step and go. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. The Utes are in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. He wants a big play here late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Utah! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Why not double the try total and go for 2?
He got one.
Now the play fake.
I see he got one
Fires
though.
to the wideout. He's got it. Two-point conversion is good. Just a couple of possessions down, so there is some
Did Randy Moss.
And it's more common to throw for the two-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice two-point conversion.
They get the football, but I think they touched it too soon. Flag on the field, and I believe it's coming back. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. They'll try the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
The Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Robertson. Now sliding to his left. He uncorks one deep. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
No panic and hesitation by the defense on that play. First off, nice job getting some pressure, flushing the quarterback out to his left, and even a better job in the back end covering after that scramble play.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And down he goes. Not sure about putting your quarterback in harm's way there, but that's going to do it. You know, there's no real reason to panic when you think about it. When does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistent.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Who? It was what? Good. Maybe I can cover the song sometime. Who on there? Who on there with him? Okay. Yeah, I'm done. What's up?